Hi, my name is Amy. Thank you very much for watching, and let's make some bad financial decisions together. This is for entertainment purposes only, so if you're entertained, please like and subscribe, and I would really, truly appreciate that. So, you know what's actually a bad financial decision? Being ungrateful and not taking the time to self reflect on what you have and what's even going good with our lives, because it's really easy to spend all of your time thinking about the future and setting goals for the future, but it's really important to assess what you have now and to be cognizant and to acknowledge people when it involves other people that they've influenced you and that they're good in your lives. Also, I watched a TED Talk a long time ago. We'll just say it's a long time ago. And the gist of it was never say thank you again. That was the title of it. And basically, never say thank you because that's a reflexive term. You just say thanks and you're not really sure what you're thanking them for, and whoever you say that to, they're not entirely sure what you're grateful for, but you said it, so you met the polite checkbox. That person said, whenever you say thank you, always qualify it with a for, and that shows that you are specifically thankful for a specific thing instead of just a generalization. So that's actually a habit I have tried to pick up. So I would like to thank you, my audience, for listening and subscribing and liking this video. And I am really still so happy that over 1,000 of you have decided that you want to listen to me on a regular basis and be a part of the community. And the best thing that I can do to show that I'm grateful is to keep on trying to make decent content that is listenable. So I'm not afraid to make bad financial decisions and to share it with you and create a safe space so that we can discuss whether something even is a bad financial decision or not. But I'm also thankful for Oracle, who listened to my video even when my microphone was messed up and recommended me to his community. And he's been so supportive. And he actually made a really good video. I mean, he makes good videos all the time, but I liked this one. It was about Kurv and their funds, and I've been aware of Kurv, but I had a bad impression of one of their funds because someone else on YouTube said that it was a YieldMax killer, and then it just wound up not paying a distribution at all. So I just haven't made the time to actually go back and do back testing and comparison between Kurv and all of the high income alternatives. But after watching that video, I will definitely be checking them out, because I really do think right now I am very focused. I'm a yield chaser, whatever, but it would be nice to invest in something that in 5 years would, have appreciated in value on top of all the distributions that I received. So just putting that out there. And then I'm also very, very thankful to retire on dividends, because I was listening to his video and he said, hey, if you want to create a financial YouTube channel, just do it and people will want to listen to you. And that's what's inspired me to make this channel in the first place. So, and he's always put out great content, lots of great information. And Right now, my favorite are the estimation videos because everybody wants to be prepared mentally for what they think is going to go in the future. So, I do. They've been very influential on me so far, but I'm also grateful for my parents because I wouldn't be able to do a lot of things in my life without their support and, helping me through college and stuff. So I'm very grateful that, and they showed me how to budget and, the usual. And I love them very much. So I'm also thankful that I live on the family farm and my parents are moving up here in a few months, but I'm within walking distance of their house. So this weekend with Thanksgiving, my sister, her 4 kids, my sister St. Bernard, my parents and their Great Pyrenees, they're all in that house. And I was able to use having to feed my dogs as an excuse to escape the chaos after dinner tonight and have some quiet time in my own house. I am an introvert, so doing this has allowed me to have like the perfect amount of family time. And I love them all and they love me, but it's nice to have my own space. So I'm also, would I have wished that my condo wasn't cursed? Sure. But I wouldn't have gotten into high income ETFs and I wouldn't have tried this YouTube stuff as a way to channel my anxiety in a productive manner. So we should also be thankful for my condo. And you know what? If I can't sell it because it requires a conventional loan, maybe when I'm old enough, I'll want to move back into there because it really is, it's in downtown DC. Like, there's so many restaurants, there's so many free museums, there's always something going on, like a class I could take, and, hospitals and medical care and stuff. So maybe fate just wants me to keep the condo. Who knows? But I am really grateful to YieldMax because and also I did forget to say happy birthday to Tesla, which is its inception date was November 22nd, 2022. And they were first to market and they made cover calls accessible to the masses, to the retail investor. And it was a novel thing at the time and they really championed it. So I'm really happy that they were there. They were the forerunners, first to market. And now that we have experience with it, we're able to better articulate our wants and needs, which is basically we want the weekly pairs. We want with SPY T where it's 20%, and so we get price appreciation along with the 20% distribution, or hey, you really could pay me 5 cents less if the NAV recovers. And they say it's YieldMax because it's the max, you get paid the entire premium, but I don't believe in the long term that it's all that sustainable. I when you put your money in stocks, usually you want it to appreciate a little bit so that when you go to sell, you can sell for a higher price than what you paid for it. And if you can get a 50% distribution and there's no NAV erosion, and in 5 years it's worth a lot more, and so with the percentage of everything, you get paid more in general, as a percent, we're good. Anyways, I'm really grateful that I finally got angry enough at myself that I had missed so many cycles of Bitcoin, that I had bought some in 2022, and that when I was researching and trying to figure out what coins to get, I went halvesies with Ethereum. And because for my short sale, I wasn't allowed to have more than $10,000 of assets, I didn't have to report the cryptocurrency because it's not really considered to be money. And so I was able to convert that into cash after my failed house sale. And that is the basis of my portfolio right now. I am really glad that I haven't wiped out my entire portfolio yet. But you know what? There's always next year. So, that is, I always feel like when I'm going through the exercise of trying to self-reflect about, like, what am I even thankful or grateful for, that when I go to speak about it, I'm going to miss something. But I really, truly am grateful that you all have decided that you would like to listen to me. And I'm grateful that I've been learning so much this year, and I'm able to utilize some of that in my portfolio. And yeah, it's mostly been a good year despite some weird things with my finances going on. Anyways, I will talk to you all later. I hope that you all have a lovely Thanksgiving day. And even if you're outside of America, you don't practice a Thanksgiving as a national holiday, I do think that it is a good time of the year to reflect before we get into the Christmas season. And we all, have maximum consumerism where we get what we want. So, anyways, I will talk to you all later. Have a good night.